Howdy all, Matt from Maffy's Garden. I was doing some hedge trimming today, so when I hedge trim, once I've finished the job and I've got a pile of trimmings, clippings, whatever you want to call them, I'll generally run the hedge trimmer through them, just to knock them down in size, just so they're easier to manage. First of all, so it's a smaller bulk to get rid of. It's easier to get rid of, and then I can bring it home and put it into what I call my rough compost piles. So yeah, that's what this one's about. So stick around and have a look. Right, so we've achieved a couple of things with that. One, we've taken what would have been a good half to 3/4 of a trailer load. We've compressed it down to just 2 chaff bags and a bit of this. Right, so this is what I do with this now. So I've got these home. I've got 2 bags of the hedge clippings that have been mulched up with the hedge trimmer. Now I just brought this one down too, just to show you. That's basically what everything was like. So we've turned that into that. So like I said, it's not the smallest. And it's not the finest, but it's a lot smaller than that, and it's just going to break down. It's going to break down a whole lot easier. So I've got there's a couple of bags of grass clippings there too. So this is what they're going into. This is just what I call it my rough compost, which is the same as the stuff that's in the banana circle area. If you haven't seen that video, have a look at it. If I can figure out how to put a link up, I will. Yeah, so with this rough compost, it's just down the back of my yard. It's not the other compost that I do, which is everything's mulched up, a bit more finer. It's up a bit closer, and I do more work with that. With this stuff, I just mount it up down here. I don't, it could sit here for months before I do anything with it, or sometimes I'm on it and sometimes I'm doing stuff with it, every couple of weeks or whatever. So, but what I'll do with this pile here is I'll flatten him out a bit, and then I'll probably put some water in there depending on how wet it is, and then I'll just layer it up with some grass clippings and some hedge trimmings, and probably water. Won't water the hedge trimming, shouldn't need any water in there, but the grass clippings will need some water because they're fairly dry. Well, that's it. That's my rough compost. It's pretty rough, and that's why we call it rough compost. but it'll sit down the back here for however long it needs to, because once it's done it will just get spread out into this garden here anyway, which is the reason I've put it there. Yeah, it'll just get spread out into this area. So, but I will keep adding to that over the next month or two, and hopefully come early to mid spring it'll be done, or close to being done, and yeah, we'll get it spread out. Righto, thanks for watching.